I'm going to start watching Bollywood movies after this because it's obvious Bollywood can actually make more compelling fight scenes than whatever the Americans managed to scrounge up. So look at this, right? Like, you have El Galadriel in the middle. And she is surrounded not by one, not by two, not by three, but by four men. And these are not average men. Any one of these men could hospitalize me with one punch. Even assuming that Galadriel was a man, so she can compete with all these gentlemen in MMA, right? So you don't have like the gender difference. And it's like, well, you can't put a woman with a man in the ring. Like, okay, right? No, like, let's assume. Look at the body size difference. Like, she is half the size of them, both in length and in girth. I mean, these are pure muscle. They are armed with plate mail. They have weapons. They are highly trained. Maybe not as trained as she is, but still, they're trained, right? So let's see what happened. Like, look at this, chat. Just look at this. This scene is so phenomenally bad that even the director realized that there is no convincing way he can show this on screen. There is no imaginable way in which four people are going to get dominated like that, like they're little naughty boys, and then sent to their room without supper. So what the director does instead is that they cut out the action. They don't actually show you how she manages to do it. It's just a cutaway, and then you get to see when she actually puts the ball into the cage. It is just astonishing. And all of this is because they are obsessed with destroying stereotypes. So what is the stereotype? The stereotype is that women physically in combat are not as capable as men. So what do? They reverse the stereotype when a woman takes out 4 professional soldiers that are fully armed and fully equipped. Now you may say, well, yeah, but it's because she's an elf. Legolas wouldn't be able to pull this shit. Like, other elves in this story are not as capable as she is. And it's not even that. Like, it's not even that. Like, you can have scenes where a woman manages to take for a man, but make it believable. Like, sell it to the audience. If you can't sell it to the fucking director, how are you going to sell it to the audience? Why couldn't she just cast a spell? Why couldn't she just cast a... She's a witch, isn't she? Like, she does magic. Why couldn't she cast a spell to just mind control these people, or just make them fall to the ground unconscious, or weaken their body, or whatever? Why couldn't she, like, if she's so strong, why couldn't she just lift one man up with one arm and throw him into the other 3? You know, like, again, she does magic. Why can't you use that, director? Why can't you use that thing? Or, why do they have to be 4 men? Why couldn't it just be one guy? Was that not enough? Like, one guy that she can use some agility and use some Legolas move in order to tie him up and throw him in the cage? Couldn't you do that instead? No, it has to be 4 guys, to the point where it's so freaking ridiculous that even the director just cuts away and doesn't show any of the action. But yes, the only reason people do not like the movie is because sexismus, racismus, homophobia. Yeah. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's horrible. Okay? You cannot sell this to the audience. It's not believable. And yes, I know. It's like, oh, but you're willing to believe in magic and dragons. Why can't you believe in this? Oh, well, okay, you know what? If I believe in magic and dragons, why can't you believe in a BMW with adaptive suspension and front seat heating? Huh? Why don't you believe that? Fucking argument. Why couldn't Amazon hire some professionals? Like, okay, I understand. You want to push the message, so the story has to be the way you want it. Like, fine. Okay, like, you don't care about the Lord and Lord of the Rings. Like, I get that, right? Like, it's a modern story. But at least the action scenes. Like, come on, at least the action scenes. I know why, though. I understand why. It's because of Amazon's equity pay initiative. Like, on their website, they talk about this. Like, they talk about how they believe in equity pay. So, like, one person shouldn't be paid more than another based on their previous work. Which is why they probably can't hire anyone of renown or talent. Like, they're not going to hire the people that made Buffy or Xena or anything else that actually fucking makes sense when you look at it on screen. So they constantly have to hire new people. That's what's going on. Let me know what you guys think. and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.